welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm looking a little bit crazy because I don't have brows on, you know. But that is because I just wanted to speed along this video and kind of skip the eye makeup and just go straight into what I want to do today. I want to be creating like that really creepy smile from that movie Truth or Dare. It's based off of a game that this group of friends plays in Mexico, and they don't realize that the game becomes real, and if you don't follow the rules, you end up dying. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, if you haven't watched that movie, definitely go watch it. It's actually a really good movie. But in the movie, the people that are playing the game, they have like this super creepy like smile. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The face just looks super creepy, so I was like, why not recreate that here on my channel as one of my Halloween looks, you know? So that's basically what we're gonna be doing for today's video. I want to create a really like dramatic smile, and also like I want my eyebrows to be like really arched. That's why they're not done yet. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you totally should, because I am continuing a Halloween series the entire month of October. I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This past weekend I didn't get a video up Friday, but I got my video up on Saturday, so sorry about that. I just couldn't upload on Friday. For some reason it wasn't working, but for the rest of the month, we are going to continue Monday, Wednesday, and Friday uploads. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those videos, make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you're always in the loop. But let's just go ahead and get right into the video.
First, I'm going to be covering my lips with foundation. Now, I hate putting foundation on my lips. It just makes me feel gross. So, yeah, I didn't like doing this, but I feel like it's necessary so we have an even base. And then you just set that, and then we're going to go in with my Milani Brow tint pen that I use all the time to sketch out whatever look that I'm doing. And I'm just drawing like a huge smile on my face, basically. I just start like with the outline of my natural lip and then extend that pretty far. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just kind of drawing a really large mouth, and then here I'm drawing the lips and just leaving a gap in the center for the teeth. I'm adding these little details on the side of the mouth too that would like normally stretch the skin if you had a big enough smile like this. And then I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm pretty much going to like kind of exaggerate my brows a little bit, so make them look a little bit more arched, and I'm bringing them a little further down on the inner part of my brow. So here I'm just creating like a dramatic arch. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer and kind of clean up my brows to help emphasize this dramatic shape. If you wanted to, you definitely could just like cover your eyebrows completely and then, you know, draw in new eyebrows if you wanted to. But I still wanted this look to be kind of natural, so like I wanted it to look like these are my eyebrows. So yeah, that's basically all I did. So we're going to jump back to the mouth, and we're going to be taking this white eyeshadow from the Valentino palette. You could use any white shadow that you have, and I'm just like laying down the general shapes of the teeth. I just wanted to get the white color down first and then slowly add detail as we go. So now I'm going back in with my tint pen, and I'm basically outlining the shapes of the teeth. Now I'm just taking like a super tiny detail brush. I think I got it from Michael's, and I'm taking a light brown eyeshadow, or I think I'm actually using a bronzer here, so you could just use any light brown shadow or even your bronzer, and I'm just filling in where the gums would be, so like in between the teeth and above the teeth. Taking that same brush, I'm dipping into a black eyeshadow and I'm just doing the exact same thing, going over everything. I just felt like the brown helps me map out exactly where I'm placing everything, and you know, it just helps with the shadows.
Chuki Beats.
And I'm also going to take this black eyeshadow and just run it along the entire perimeter of the mouth. Next, I'm going to be taking Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in the shade Outlaw and this small lip brush, and we're just filling in the lips with this lipstick. I wanted to use something that I probably would normally wear on a day-to-day basis, which I actually do wear this all the time, but you could choose any lip color you want and just fill in the areas. Next, I'm just taking that detailed brush that we used earlier, and I'm just taking a really dark brown eyeshadow and just outlining the lips around the entire mouth. And I'm also going to be using this to shade those little details that we put on the corners of the mouth.
Chuki Beats.
And I'm also going to be adding a little bit of shadows underneath my mouth just for extra detail. Next, I'm just taking this really light brown eyeshadow and I'm going to use this to shade around my cheeks and nose area, because when you smile, your cheekbones pop out a little bit more, so I wanted to give that illusion as if I were smiling. I also pop this on the bottom parts of the mouth for extra shadows, and then right here on my eyebrows just to give myself a more sinister look. Next, I'm going to be taking this NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner, and this is the red one. I'm not sure the exact name, but I'll leave it linked in the description below. And I'm just writing out the words truth or dare. I would be careful with this step because it is just a little bit tricky to write words with eyeliner. And keep in mind when you're doing this, if you are looking in the mirror, you have to do it backwards. So right now in the mirror, as I'm looking at it, I'm writing the words backwards. That's just so that when you look at people or you're walking around in public, people can actually read what it says. If not, then you would only be able to read it in your reflection the right way, if that makes sense, you know? And then I'm just taking a black eyeliner and kind of adding like a drop shadow behind these letters. I just felt like it added a little bit more and kept the letters from looking so flat. And then I'm just adding the word or on my nose. So I was kind of feeling like my teeth looked a little bit too big, so I kind of like cut them down a little bit and then just added a shadow where I created that line.
Chuki Beats.
And then of course, once I did that, I just kind of cleaned up those lines with a little bit more of that liquid lipstick.
Well, that pretty much completes this look. I feel like it's actually kind of creepy. I think my favorite part about it though is the writing. Like I actually like how it came out. I purposely wanted to make it a little bit shaky. It just makes it feel more creepy when it's like shaky and it's not just clean cut letters. But yeah, this is pretty much how everything came out, and I actually really like it. I feel like this look is pretty easy and achievable. The only thing that would be the hard part is the lettering. I did have to write this backwards, so like if I'm looking in my mirror, it's backwards. So I started on this side. When looking in the mirror, I would naturally start on this side. So that's just something to keep in mind if you do want to do this look for Halloween, or if you want to do any look that involves writing on your face. Looking in the mirror is a flipped reflection. So in order to get everything to look the right way, or you want everybody else to read it the right way, then you would have to do it backwards. So that's the only thing that I feel like is a little bit tricky. It takes some practice, but once you get it down, it's easy. Yeah, you could totally make this look your own if you wanted to change the lip color. I just kind of wanted to keep it something neutral, something that I would probably normally wear. So I just went with like a brown liquid lip, but you could do like a red lip or whatever you would feel like, and even add like some blood drips if you wanted to. I think that would look really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much how this look came out, and I hope you guys loved it. I had so much fun creating it for you guys, and if you have any other ideas that you would want me to create here on my channel, definitely send me some ideas, whether that be on Instagram, here in the comments, on YouTube, on Twitter, whatever it may be. Just reach out to me and I would love to get your ideas and bring them to life here on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, that way I know, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, that way you don't miss any of my future Halloween videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy Halloween! As the story goes in the movie, once you are asked the question, you are now in the game. If you don't follow the rules or if you refuse to play, then you know the consequences. So I ask you, truth or dare?